Good morning, everyone. It is day 3 of the Florida trip to end 2020. I think there's 2 days left in this incredibly long year, and we're trying to wrap it up with a good day here, and then maybe a little bit of herping tomorrow morning too before we have to drive home. But we're in this beautiful hardwood hammock here in Central Florida, hiking around today, hoping to see just anything we can really turn up, really hoping for Scarlet Kings and Pygmies. I know Dusky Pygmies are really common in Central Florida, but I don't get to see them very often, and I definitely don't get to hike them. So anyways, we're going to spend the day hiking here, and hopefully we'll be able to turn up some stuff. Here's the first herp of the day, a brown anole, trying to soak up a little bit of the first warmth. It's nice and cool today so far, but it's supposed to warm up nicely, so. Right here is a shed of what we're looking for, probably a Scarlet Kingsnake. So good to know, they're definitely here. A beautiful red-shouldered hawk. He just flew right over our heads. It looked like he was eating something, maybe a snake. But we're not the only ones hunting snakes out here today, that's for sure. Alright guys, just flipped our first snake of the day, and it's something we haven't seen yet on this trip, but also something y'all are very familiar with, a little southern ringneck snake. I'm assuming these guys are pretty common here like they are everywhere else, but it's a good start to the day. I'm gonna let him go and we're gonna keep hiking. This guy does have a much brighter tail than the ones we usually find in Georgia. Kind of cool. Oh no, that is terrifying. Looks like something got into a yellow jacket hive. I'm gonna walk away from that. All right guys, I was just scanning this tree and I noticed there at the bottom, there is a Dusky Pygmy Rattlesnake that's coming down the tree. Awesome. Let me get a photo real quick. Dusky Pygmy Rattlesnake in situ. One of the first ones I've ever hiked. I've seen a couple on foot, but that's really what I wanted to do today, was come out here and just see some of these animals in habitat. Pygmies are some of my favorite snakes. Duskies are probably the least exciting of the subspecies we have here in the United States, but they're still really cool snakes. Love to see them, and I'm looking forward to hopefully seeing a couple more of these today, but if not, at least we got one. I'm gonna leave this guy right here, keep moving, and see if there's more out. All right, guys, well, there we go. That is a Scarlet Kingsnake, and an absolutely incredible, what on earth? Stuff crashing around in the woods behind us. Beautiful Scarlet Kingsnake I just found. Holy crap. He's got awesome kind of bicolor pattern up there at the front, and then turning into just some beautiful stark contrast yellow and black and red. What a good looking snake. Unless we see another one of these today, this might end up being my last Lamprepeltis for 2020. And you know what? I'm okay with that. What an incredible looking snake. I love these guys a lot. And while I do enjoy looking for them in areas where they're rare a lot more, it's always awesome to see them here in Florida, which is one of the places where they're the most common. And this one is just absolutely jaw-dropping. I'm still shaking. He's got a meal in him right there, probably one of the millions of invasive brown anoles we've been seeing. But just Christ, what a snake. Here's this guy in the shade, and there he is in the sun. What an incredible little snake. Like I said before, these guys are really common in Florida and are probably pretty common at this spot, but I mean, they're just absolutely incredibly beautiful snakes, and I will never complain about seeing them. I'm gonna put this guy right back where we found him and keep hiking, see what else we can turn up. Well, my day's made. We'd kind of only been at this for a relatively short amount of time. It's probably been maybe an hour and a half. And we got a nice pygmy, a nice ringneck, and a absolutely beautiful Scarlet King. I'm gonna put this guy back where I found him, and we're gonna keep hiking. All right, beautiful. That's your tree. Go on. There you go. That's so awesome.
Wraps over the top.
Yo, look at this guy. Another big pygmy rattlesnake in a tree. Check that out. I'm gonna get a photo real quick and I'll give you a better look. So here's this pygmy, and then right over here, there's another one coiled up right there. What is this place? That is sick. Look at the size of this guy. This is exactly what I wanted to see today. A Scarlet Kingsnake and some pygmies doing what they do in habitat. And that's exactly what we've done. This guy is just chilling, probably waiting for an Anole to come by. That makes 3 Dusky Pygmies for the day. So probably about 5 yards past the other 2 pygmies. There's our 4th pygmy for the day, down in the grass right here. Crazy. This is another pretty big one, but this guy is in shed. You can see his eyes are kind of blue, so we're just gonna let him chill. I'm having a good time. I love seeing these guys, and I've been looking forward to actually seeing a good number of them in habitat. This is awesome. So I just saw a ribbon snake over there, but it got away. My dad spotted this guy, yet another pygmy up in a tree. This one's beautiful. He's a little more colorful than the other ones. He's also more alert. We've got his attention, so I'm just gonna leave him to it. Good looking Pygmy Rattlesnake, number, what is this, number 6? I'm gonna take pictures of all of them and count them up, because I have a feeling we're gonna see more at this point. And here is another one. This one is a little baby. Hi, buddy. Little twitchy guy, beautiful. Juvenile Dusky Pygmy. I actually moved this guy a little bit because I wanted to get a better look at him, because he's a baby and he's a little prettier than a lot of the others we've been seeing. But very nice, another pygmy. Here is another one. You see him right there. This guy's beautiful and he's posed perfectly, so I'm gonna take some pictures and leave him where he sits. Beautiful. What a sharp looking snake. So this is the trail, and there is our next pygmy of the day. Absolutely beautiful. I'm having too much fun. I wish I could even begin to find Carolinas in these numbers in Georgia. Alrighty, we're gonna leave this beauty right here as well. Awesome. Alright guys, here's a quick little southern toad. Figured I'd show him to you guys. Kind of cool. He's just hanging out under this little piece of erosion mesh or whatever this is. So cover him back up and let him continue with his day. It isn't Florida without oranges. Just random orange trees on the side of the trail. My dad tried to eat one, but it was nasty. So so we're walking along, scanning. We haven't seen anything in probably like 20 or 30 minutes. Until this guy pops up. Pygmy Rattlesnake on the tree. I got something I can live with if he moves. You can see the scale of this guy next to my dad's phone. Probably about the size of like a silver dollar coiled up. That might be my favorite find of the day so far. So cool to see this guy in ambush. What he'll do is he'll sit there and just wait for a brown anole or some other kind of lizard to come running along, and he will strike. Perfect ambush position, because you know those guys are going up and down this tree constantly. So he'll probably score a meal here soon, hopefully. Anyways, we're gonna leave him right there. Super cool. This day is just getting better and better. We're gonna keep at it. A little bit past that last pygmy, I was walking along and I saw that guy, and then I noticed there's 2 of them sitting right there. What on earth? So this little guy's in shed. It's possible that snake is his mom. She's got a little bit of, she's lost a bit of weight recently. If that is his mom, she would have given birth months ago though, back in August or so. It'd be really weird for him to be chilling here with her still. But it's kind of weird in general that these 2 are sitting together. I've never really seen pygmies to be just hanging out with each other like this. Super cool observation. I'm gonna leave them alone and keep moving. Like I said, this day just keeps getting better and better, so. What are you doing, buddy? Hanging out of a hole in this tree. Brown anole number 10 million for the day. And there is another pygmy. Just a little blip on a palm frond down there. I'm gonna get closer. Look at that. A pretty sure we're in double digits now. I think this is 11 if I remember correctly, but I'll count them all up at the end. Another little one, and a little bit of scale. Very tiny little yearling, or I guess young, born this year, probably this fall, Pygmy Rattlesnake. This little guy is just coiled on this little piece of palm, waiting for a lizard to come by just like that last one was. And right past that last one, there's yet another one up off the ground on this palm frond. Look at that guy. Look at that. Cannot believe this. So many pygmies today, all of them in really cool positions, getting to see their natural behavior. It's been an incredible day so far, and it's still, I think it's like maybe 2 in the afternoon, still pretty early. All right, we're right past that last one. I counted up. This is number 14 for the day. Let's see if you guys can see him, and I'll get a little closer. He is right there. Look at that. This one definitely has the best colors so far. That stripe is incredible. Beautiful. Pygmy number 14 for the day. Think we can get to 20? That'd be awesome. It's about 2 p.m. in the afternoon, and while I am stoked about how the day is going, I'm really wishing I'd packed a snack, because we're several miles from the car, and I'm starving. All right, I do believe this guy is number 15. Look at that. Really colorful, but a little bit skinny. Good contrast on this guy. Alrighty, this little guy has become aware of my presence, so I'm gonna take that as a sign to leave him alone and keep moving. Pygmy number 15, I believe. And number 16. Really tiny little cute guy hanging out right there. It's looking like it might rain on us here in a second. Anyways, we're gonna leave this guy right there just like the rest. Pygmy number 16, another tiny guy. Just to showcase just how bad invasive species can get. This is probably my least favorite invasive species, the species that I think does the most damage and is the most harmful. This is the results of feral hogs rooting around in this area. Just they absolutely upturn everything, they eat everything, and they're really hard to get rid of once they get into an area because they're relatively smart for a mammal and they're hard to kill. So we have this problem throughout the United States, especially in the South. This isn't just a Florida thing like a lot of the other species I've been showing you, but rather a nationwide and probably worldwide crisis, environmental crisis, because this is just absolutely insane what these animals can do to an environment. They're uprooting everything but the biggest trees in the palmettos, and undoubtedly directly killing tons of snakes and other small animals, along with just absolutely wrecking the microhabitat. So I hate to see it. I really hope that these animals aren't able to completely destroy this awesome place that we've been herping in today. But I gotta say, it's discouraging to see this. That was a long and productive hike, and I'm starving. So we're gonna eat some Panda Express and probably call it a day.